In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Season 2, Episode 2 of Hacks, titled Quid Pro Quo. Now, we start right off where Episode 1 left off. We know that Ava is trying to figure out a hard time, trying to not get this email out, and everything. She's doing everything she can to stop it. So Jimmy, gets some things going around with Kayla. He gets Kayla away from her, but then, it's the boss's daughter, so she has to stay. And all this it's crazy how the Jimmy and Kayla is the underlining story, while Ava and Deborah is the main story. Now, we're on the road with Deborah and Ava, and you can tell Ava is still unsettled, but Deborah's just enjoying her, trip and tour on the road, and you can see that. So Deborah goes to see her psychic, and, everything is going well, and this and that. The psychic tells her certain things. And then, Ava is next in her getting her reading, so she takes a picture, and the psychic's like, "You have a great aura." But the picture is funny because it's an aura of, good and peace, but you could tell Ava isn't happy to where she's at. So Ava tells Deborah what happened and the email that was sent. And Deborah is furious, and I mean furious. She starts throwing stuff in the store that they're in, and she just loses it. And Deborah's like, okay, all right. So Deborah's like, you're just like me, you're cruel and you have nothing left. So, I mean, this episode was really, really well written. What I did like is that the dynamic of how we see the progression of Ava and Deborah in this episode. Okay, all of a sudden Deborah wakes up and is like, "Man, I slept on it, let's just put it behind us. It's in the past," and everything. And Ava's like, "Oh, okay, thank you so much." Then Jimmy calls and tells, "Deborah's suing you for your contract." Like, "What?" And Deborah's like, "Hey, it's interesting now how everything's going to go, because we have this dynamic now in the story. We didn't know when the character of Ava was going to tell Deborah about what happened with the email in Season 1. But doing it now in Episode 2 of Season 2 is good, because then we have the entire season to figure out what's going to happen. But now Ava's getting sued by Deborah. So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen with these characters. And not only that, the HR department where Jimmy works told Jimmy that he has to do anger management. If he does that, Kayla can go away. And like I said in my Episode 1 review, Jimmy and Kayla have that sexual harassment thing going on, and Jimmy has to go to anger management classes. Well, he wasn't told it's 52 weeks. And Jimmy's like, "What, it's 52 weeks? I have to do this for 52 weeks? And the HR's like, "Whoa, calm down. Listen, hey, hold on." The actress that plays the HR lead in the HR department is really, really calm and funny, but she gives it off in such a demeanor where you have to see to believe. Not only that, Ming-Na Wen guest stars in this episode as a character that Jimmy goes to try and stop this email from happening, to get it off the show and everything. And it's really good. And then something happens where evidently Jimmy was supposed to buy this house or something, and it backs out, and it just changes the whole dynamic of what was supposed to happen. Season 2, I feel like it's going to be more in your face. It's more gritty. Not only that, Laurie Metcalf is in this as a cameo or a guest star, I believe. And it's going to be interesting to see different comedians and different comedic actors on this show. I'm curious to see who else comes into it. It's going to be fun. I loved the first season of this show. Jean Smart is a fantastic actress. She won a slew of awards for this role. And Hannah Eibender is even better. The comedic timing that these two have is great. And like I said in my Episode 1 review, Season 2 is 8 episodes. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens and how everything plays out. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Season 2, Episode 2 of Hacks. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Where do you think the dynamic's going to go now that Ava told Deborah about this, and then Deborah is now suing Ava? Do you think they're going to reconcile? I mean, it's an 8-episode season, so anything's possible and anything can happen, and it's going to be fun. So let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week for my Episodes 3 and 4 review of Hacks.